Hey everybody, welcome back for day 31 of 100 Days of Halloween. Yes, we are on our venture into another group of 10 for another row. We've already completed 3 rows worth of squares. Wow, it's going by so fast. So if you are new here, what am I doing for 100 Days of Halloween? Well, my friend Ranee over at the Woolly Llama Shop had started a conversation about wanting to make a Halloween blanket. She wanted to do it in bite-sized pieces, meaning doing it in 6-inch by 6-inch granny squares in either fall-themed colors, appliques, or Halloween, or designs. And she scoured the interwebs, compiled a list of all these different kinds of squares she wanted to do, and she was excited about it. And I was excited about it as well and said I was willing to join in and crochet along with her because I had been wanting to do a blanket as well for the last couple years. Just lifey stuff got in the way and I just could not find the time. And I was like, this year I'm just going to do it. Yes, I am not as organized. She has her list. She draws them at random as to which block she's going to do. I, on the other hand, am going on inspiration, creative flow, off the cuff, however you want to put it, is how I'm doing it. And it's still working so far. And I keep coming up with kind of different ideas. And today we're going to talk about one. So we've already completed blocks 1 through 10 for the first row, blocks 11 through 20 for the second row. Yesterday, we completed blocks 21 through 30 for the third row. Even though I'm going to do mine in like a C2C fashion, I'm still pretty certain. So now we are starting on blocks 31 through 40. And I did get today's block done for day 31, but we're going to kind of switch it up from now on. And we're going to add a little fun to the game and we'll see how that works. Okay. So, I don't have any blocks to run down with you because I am doing them in groups of 10 and then I'm doing a video to, do a recap of those. So today we are starting from scratch for our next group of 10. So let's get on with the block and then let's talk about my idea. So today's block, I was like, I want to do something a little different. And I was kind of a little inspired by Nova's Skull and Crossbones applique that she dropped on Monday. And I did said applique, put it on a block. It was for this past group of 10. And so I was kind of scouring the interwebs and seeing what I could come up with. And I kept coming back to this one applique. And I'm like, well, we're going to go for it. We are going to go for it. And it's not a tutorial. It is a written pattern on someone's blog page. And it is by Golden Lucy Crafts. We have done some Golden Lucy Crafts appliques before, and I know Ranee has done a bunch. So if I'm almost positive she's pulled a bunch. So the one that I came up with was this crocheted poison apple right here. And I'm hoping you're seeing it because I can't tell. And I will link it in the description box. We're going to keep a running tab for every 10 days, every group of 10. It's really straightforward written pattern on the blog. Wasn't a whole lot of pop-ups, anything like that. So it really didn't take me hardly any time at all. So what I did was, because of course the apple's red and I wanted to do the red, and the green that I used was this slime green. And so I wanted it to kind of pop real well. So I put it on this purple background. There we go. So this is my day 31 square. I did the Poison Apple by Golden Lucy Crafts. Like I said, I will put it in the description box, as well as all my Yarny sisters that are participating. Their information's in there for Ranee at the Woolly Llama Shop, Nova over at Nova Gnome Creations. I will also link, because I did talk about her skull and crossbones tutorial that she did just because she is working on this project with us. So I'm going to keep that linked in the description box. And our Yarny sis, Patricia, over at the Yarny Cat Crochet. She is participating when she is able. She's going to do a smaller project. Nova is not doing a blanket. She is doing wearables for herself and two of the very near and dear littles in her life. And I can't wait to see everything that everybody makes, whether it's a blanket or not. And we have some of you guys that are participating. I'm still waiting to see pictures. I think you guys are being really secretive, because I think you're not sending me pictures of squares because you want to wait until you have a finished project and then wow us all. I know that's what it is. I know it is. So anyhow, day 31, my Poison Apple granny square for my blanket. Yay. So let's get into what I'm thinking this is going to work. You guys tell me what you think. So we've already done 30 squares previously, and then this is 31. And here and there, I've been crocheting up random granny squares just to kind of get things prepared for when I find appliques and everything. Well, and you guys know that I did almost a whole skein of this besides a little smidgy bit that wouldn't make a whole square. So I was sitting there, and this is the stack that I have. Yes. All together with the squares that we have finished already, and then these that don't have an applique or whatever, this total brings me up to 83. So technically, I only have 17 more squares to make, which will probably be a design square, because a lot of these are blanks that will take an applique or something. So, yeah. So rather than them sit there next to my chair and be waiting until I decide which one to use, because there have been several times I'm sitting there and I will find an applique and I will make a square. And then once I'm done and I'm sewing it on, I'm like, why did I just do that? I have all these. Yeah, this comes from doctor's appointments, or I needed a break from anything I needed to actually think about. So while I was watching all my Yarny friends' videos, I would sit and do granny squares. There's plain ones. We've got some sparkly black. We've got some gray. We've got some maize colored. It's kind of looking orange to you guys. 2 of those. We've got 2 of these brighter yellow. We've got this like a burnt sienna. We've got a couple of these like terracotta colored. And we've got some bright orange. This is pumpkin. This is more of a deeper orange. And then we also have some fluorescent orange. We've got purple. We've got gecko green. We've got slime green. We've got fluorescent green. That's a neon green. We've got a lighter green. We've got sparkly pink, 2 of those. We've got 2 more purple and a different purple. We've got some deeper midnight, like a deep turquoise. We've got 2 of these candy corn kind of colors. Oh, and then we have a bunch of these from that skein. Ta-da! I did a C2C one. There's that. And then we have that. 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 We have this. And my piles grow. Oh. We have this one. We have this one. Yes, that skein made a bunch. There's that one. There's this one. Oh, that is so cool. Isn't that though? Wow. I like it. And then we have like this deeper red. And we have this orange transitioning. This is one of those Flower Power, Red Heart Super Saver Flower Power. And I just did a granny square with it. Actually, I did 2 of them because I wanted to see what they would look like. There we go. The solids. And then we have a brighter red. And then we have some of that Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo in the neons. Another neon. Another neon. And then we have another black. Oh, yes. So, here's the plan, guys. Let me get these all because they're falling off my desk. So, all of this is going to go in this bag where I'm not going to be able to see. We're going to throw them in randomly, color-wise. Yeah, we are. I need a handle here. Alrighty. We got them all in the bag. And we are going to shake them up. I tried to find a box. I wanted a box where I could cut a little, like a square in the top. My plan is we're going to draw one out at random. Every day when I do my video to show you my square, we will draw one at random for me to use for the next square for the next day. And I'm going to have you guys try and guess on the day we draw it what I'm going to put on it for the next day. I think that's going to be a lot of fun to see how many people can guess as to what I might put on it due to what color. All right, so we're going to dig in here. We're going to mix things up. Whoa. We're going to mix things up. And it might have been helpful, you know, if Brian was here. But, oh well. So here we go. Maybe I will try and find a box after today. That way it's not like falling or anything. Okay. Okay, we are doing purple again. We just did purple. You know what? Let's just redraw because that's just too close because we just did purple. All right. I know that's not fair. I vetoed purple. Everybody else does a veto. All right. So here we go. We are doing orange. There we go. So this is square for tomorrow. In the comments, I want you to put in there what you think tomorrow's will be. And I'm not even going to look at them. I'm not even going to look at them until after the square is done and the video has come out. Then I'll go through while I'm talking to you guys and see what the comments were and how close everybody was. Does that sound like a lot of fun? I think it's going to be fun. It'll give us something to do that's different, to kind of mix it up. seeing as how I have all these squares ready, they just need some love. And yeah, so kind of like square roulette, right? Random grab bag square. I don't know. If you got a cool name, let me know in the comments. Yeah, we'll do random grab. 100 days Halloween random grab. There we go. So we're doing orange for tomorrow, and come back tomorrow and see what we put on it and see if your guess was right. So with that, I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you have a great day, and we will talk soon. I love you all, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.